Party Jollof or Homemade Jollof? Do we prefer the ones made at events and parties and hangout spots to the ones made in the house?
Okay, like you're talking to me right now.
So you prefer
The
the
thing
one
is, I prefer the one made in parties.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing is, you can also make those things in your home.
Comfortable.
But just that, I just feel
They make it
there are
better.
times they make it better.
Local stories, global insights. This is the OyaGistme Podcast with Shinedu Idigo and Meglina Otu. Thank you for tuning in.
Life totally gets boring when there's no gist to keep you going. My name is Chinedu Idigo.
And I am Meglina Otu.
Together we're your hosts for the OyaGistme Podcast, a show where we take you through local stories and global insights and give you most of the gist around us anyways. Abi?
Of course,
What do you
yes.
think? This is another amazing episode for season 2, and we're here at Anna's Cafe where we're going to bring you gist surrounding Party Jollof. Stay tuned though. It's mind-blowing. You get to share your opinions and comments in the comment section. Don't forget to also share your opinions in the comment section. But we'd like to hear what you have to say regarding our show, and give us feedback on how we've helped you quench your thirst for food and every other thing around the world. So we're going to be talking Party Jollof, and it's going to be Jollof War Reloaded.
Reloaded.
Wow,
That.
what a topic.
Yeah. It's so interesting.
So is
already.
Party Jollof overrated? We're going to be asking ourselves the question we're going to be answering. Do you think Party Jollof is overrated?
For me, in a way, right?
Yeah.
It is overrated, and then in the other way,
It is
it's
not.
not overrated because it is still Party Jollof. Like, it's worth the hype. For me, it's worth the hype.
Yeah.
There are times where I think we'll soon get to the question where we have to ask the differences in jollof rice and why it is called the Party Jollof. Like, if I get to it, like, I love jollof rice so much. When I go out, I think jollof rice is the easiest.
What your go-to?
My go-to food when I get out. Like, I can eat it anywhere and I'm good. I can
Comfortably,
manage it
very
comfortably
demure.
and I'm okay. Yeah.
I don't need to pull off your wig just to eat it.
At all.
So-
So, for me, it's what the hype, because there's a particular way the Party Jollof tastes. Like, those of you that are used to jollof rice, you can tell this, especially when you prepare jollof rice as a lady at home. You can tell what exactly I'm saying. Like, if I get to a restaurant now and I want to order a jollof, I tell them Party Jollof. Now, Party Jollof is different from every other jollof rice you have.
So-
So it's, for me, it's what's the hype, and it's not overrated. But some people,
It is.
it is.
So the idea is Party Jollof or Homemade Jollof. Do we prefer the ones made at events and parties and hangout spots to the ones made in the house?
Okay, like you're talking to me right now.
So you prefer
The
the
thing
one
is, I prefer the one made in parties.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing is, you can also make those things in your home.
Comfortable.
But just that, I just feel
They make it
there are
better.
times they make it better. There are times you don't really have much time to
To
steam your
invest in making
tomato,
it.
to do this, to put enough tomato in it. Yours is just na
Ba,
house
ba, ba.
now,
Just
na house
like
now.
me,
We
I
don't do
really
ama,
chop.
just chop this thing, they go. So we really don't have time for that. When it comes to parties, people are so intentional about cooking for
And the
parties.
spices, yeah?
The spices, they pick out particular spices for such events,
make
and
it-
that's what makes it that's what gives it this unique look and a unique taste as well.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I prefer the Party Jollof. I prefer event food. Not really as if the homemade is nothing.
Yeah.
I prepare party foods at home because I like it, so I
So
do
it
it
makes
by
sense.
myself, so I'll be able to eat it well.
So are you saying there's a way it's being made at home that makes it different from the ones at the parties? Because
Yes.
I feel I can make Party Jollof in my house comfortably.
Of course you
And I feel
can.
people should eat the one I make in the house and the one you eat in the
Than the one you eat in the
So,
party.
so we're going to be discussing, do we think it is overrated? That's the I feel like at the end of the day, if it's overrated, shouldn't they, inculcate more meals at events? Must it always be Party Jollof? Must it always be
Yeah.
rice? Do you think they can do better and add something else?
Of
on
course,
the
no.
menu than rice.
For
and
events
Party Jollof?
today, they've actually made varieties of dishes. If you notice, if you go for events these days, like
There's always
back in
different-
those days,
it was
it's
just-
just the Party Jollof.
That is the
You
one
get.
best.
Exactly, it's the Party Jollof you get.
Yeah.
But these days, I think there are lots of delicacies that people have to put out there, because there are some people that wouldn't want to eat that Party Jollof that is being presented to them.
Yeah.
Rather, some people eat swallows and different things.
Just
So
different.
now, like this, I think nowadays to say they've been different meals that people can explore in parties.
So it's more like the demand for party jollof is higher.
It's
than
higher.
every other meal.
Exactly.
So many persons come to events and they don't want to wash their hands and eat the eba or eat the other meals that we prepared. They just want the rice.
They just want the rice.
There's this idea that rice is, jollof rice is very, gives you this edge when you're in a corner, just putting the spoon,
in your mouth.
Not having to soil your hands. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I feel like party jollof over homemade rice, because whoever people cook according to the guests they're having.
Exactly.
People cook according to the comfort. So it's like you have a kitchen available to you, but you don't necessarily feel that urge to make it that demure, to make your meal that tasty. So, but those who are out there cooking for the public, they know that the jollof rice,
it has to really be nice or else. Exactly.
You need to represent.
It represents well.
Because if the jollof rice will come out well,
exactly.
Who go chop it?
Exactly.
So it's like at home we cook concussion rice.
You just do your thing. You just do your thing,
like,
put in your things, and then you nobody they here after all. I don't mean anyhow it come out and go like that. So come on.
But at events, people go extra mile to make sure that the jollof rice comes out well. So yeah, it's just something.
So now you now go with it's not overrated. It's what they have.
But in a way, I feel like it's overrated.
Okay.
Because
so why?
At events we have other rice. There's jollof rice there's white rice and stew. There's the
fried rice.
There's the ofada rice, coconut rice. But people liking towards party jollof more than those other rice, because nobody has that time to be mixing the stew and the white rice together and eating. It's like, so we're saying, is it stressful?
No, it's not as if it's stressful. There are times where, if I want to eat rice and stew outside, I need to be very, very mindful of the restaurant or where I'm eating the stew and how they made it. Because there are times that the stew don't taste nice and you have to manage it. So the jollof rice is something you can just manage anywhere. You can just push it in. I think that's why people really rush in for party jollof or the jollof rice in general, to say, it's something that it has its own stress while making the food. It's not as if, because you have your veggies in it, you have your fried meats and all of that in it,
So coming down towards the safety of the meal, some persons tend to get food poisoning from eating outdoor because you don't know the particular kind of ingredients or spices that were added for the particular. So people, in a way, it's safer to make your own homemade jollof. That way you are, you're convenient, you are comfortable with what you're adding to your meal, and it doesn't hurt you. So I feel like people sometimes don't really go to party jollof because they are careful. There's a particular thing you may add that they won't eat it. And when they eat it, so imagine somebody going to your wedding and they get food poisoning. Guess what? It falls back on you. Hey, where you eat that rice now? Now for Lena wedding.
I beg you.
I'm not saying it's going to be Alina's wedding. But yeah, so I feel like there are different, things to really point out when it comes to party jollof, aside from the ingredients. So sometimes you see situations where the rice are undercooked, which is the problem.
Sometimes,
So there are people who like their jollof rice
undercooked,
or overly boiled, And sometimes you see the jollof rice, it comes like cake. You don't have time party where you go, the rice there, it be like cake. You have to use your spoon.
Cake can be like
stupid.
As if you want to eat
so just because it is jollof rice does not mean that everybody can cook it that way.
Yeah.
There's always an error somewhere. Now, some situations it's overspiced and then it's underspiced. So it's like you're eating something, there's no pepper. And then if you're like me and you love pepper, and then you eat the jollof, party jollof, and there's no pepper, you're not going to throw up. I will.
Of course you will. But there are some people that will still prefer no pepper and they can still eat it.
Yeah. So what are the sides you think should go with party jollof? Salad.
Salad is normal, and plantains, and then what again? What a nice size. Salads, plantain go better. Moi moi, you can have moi moi.
Don't eat it with should eat beans. It works.
It works for some people. Yeah. You can actually go. Your jollof rice with moi moi is so superb. I love it.
At the end of the day, we're trying to agree. We're trying to come together to agree that party jollof is not overhyped.
For me, it's not overhyped too.
Leave your comments in the comment section.
It's not overhyped. Exactly. We should hear from you, viewers, if it's overhyped or not. Yeah.
But coming back to the house, I feel like at the end of the day, I'm no one to come into an event and then worry about, the availability of Party Jollof, because I know I make homemade, I make my rice at home, so I'm not really obsessed with the idea. But I feel if you're going to do it well, let it be something everybody wants to participate in, wants to have a cliché of. Let people want to eat your meal, and let there be extras. Let's talk about extras not being available at weddings,
really, right?
And events. I mean, you come to there's this. Do you know this here spoon? Do you know this nonsense spoon?
This is the one they used to scoop.
There's this nonsense spoon they brought to events now. That when they put your food, they just drop it one and they push.
Okay.
Can we really discuss what the idea is behind that nonsense spoon?
No, it's not a nonsense spoon.
I think
it's a deep.
Are you all now measuring Party Jollof?
Yes, they have to measure. Do you want to come for
and the food no reaching?
How many rounds? Exactly. You can't be coming like that now.
No, but I feel if it's that good, why are you stabbing me?
No, it's not that. There are times that you've calculated the number of persons that are going to show up. And unfortunately for you, you end up seeing a vast number of persons that you never expected were going to show up. So in that case, what do? You have to cut it down no matter what it is.
So
if you've calculated the number of persons that are going to come, of course there will be no need for you scoping that's kind of small. Yeah. So
I just feel there's this ojoro that goes on. Because if the rice is that tasty, let me have enough.
No, you can't really have enough. That's why it's a Party Jollof.
Is it like this? The way you go to the chef now and you say, I beg, add extra for me.
That one, if you go chef, please go tell them, say, I beg. That's why you're supposed to be making friends with all these chefs,
So you're not sure Party Jollof over homemade?
I won't really say that. Let me not say it and people feel people get the wrong notion about it, because if I say Party Jollof over homemade now, you start telling me it's as if this girl does not know how to cook. That's why she prefers Party Jollof. But that is not the case here. There are spices that it gets sometimes like that where you go to the house. Let me drop the English thing.
Yeah, and then you don't get that.
You don't get that kind. Yeah,
and it doesn't come up. And you're too lazy to go and buy it.
Go to the market.
But that's where Oya now comes in actually, because they can actually help you. Get those things and then bring them to you. Just download the Oya now app.
Party Jollof at home.
It's like you know that you can actually make good jollof rice in your house.
Of course you can.
By using the Oya now app. They will just help you bring all those things to you. If you don't have strength to go and buy your Maggi,
you don't be like me.
Your pepper, like download the app and then get them to do the ordering for you.
So it's actually not Party Jollof over homemade, because homemade food.
So it's a balance.
Yeah, it's a balance actually. You can prepare your
So we're not
homemade.
preferring one to the other.
We're not preferring one to the other.
So we just go with the flow.
Yeah, you can just learn how to make your Party Jollof at home.
How do you make your own?
Man, tell me, are you guys ready for my recipe right now?
Yo, come say this.
Are you guys ready for my recipe?
Yo, come say this. Yo, come look. Yo, come say this.
Oh goodness, I don't want to skip anything right now. But I'll just mention maybe a few ingredients you think.
People should rate that in the comment section. We should go fuck up.
You do calm down now.
Yeah.
No come watch my dirty linen for public.
How do you make your Party Jollof?
Okay. First of all, I get my my tomato grinded, boiled. I just keep it aside, and then with my pepper, like when I boil my tomato paste, like when I boil my tomato into paste, I actually boil it with different peppers in it. I use the atarudo, I use the normal pepper, the shombo, the tatasei into it. Exactly, I steam, into paste, and then I keep. Then I have my spices available. First of all, I love preparing my jollof with either goat meat or chicken, so I just boil my chicken and then I keep my chicken stock one side, available, like just there.
Like the sauce.
Yeah, then I fry my chicken, keep in another place. You know what I'm saying? Are we getting there yet?
Definitely will. Anyways, not for our audience. Ghana jollof or Nigerian jollof?
Nigerian jollof, people.
Why?
Nigerian jollof. Not because I'm a Nigerian. Okay. I've actually not tasted Ghana jollof, so I'm sure you'd have tasted it. So you're true last time. I've not yet tasted Ghana jollof, but I still feel Nigerian jollof is everything.
So what do you think is that particular ingredient that we put in it to make it that exquisite? The Nigerian jollof.
Nigerian jollof. You need to have your bay leaves. Bay leaves plays a very huge role in your jollof.
So I feel like bay leaf hasn't always been there.
I know some people don't use it. They don't know,
Okay.
There is a particular aroma that comes out when you have your Party Jollof. They use bay leaves after using your whole ingredients and whatever and all of that. You add the bay leaf. Some people use rosemary.
Yeah.
No, you can't chew. You have to chew.
Just one time. I never knew what it was. When I was eating the party jollof at the wedding night, I chewed the leaf. And I was wondering, what was that?
What is this leaf? You wanted to explore.
You needed to see me handpicking the thing and wondering how somebody in their right sense
will not put a
will
leaf
put a whole
inside
leaf inside the rice.
No, there's a particular aroma it comes out with. Even your rosemary.
So-
Rosemary too has a particular aroma.
Not to be too forward here. Sorry to the chefs. Aren't you supposed to remove it after when the food is ready?
No, the thing is, I think it just adds a particular look.
Even
Some
after?
people, even after. Yes,
Look?
Yes.
Are we now eating the food?
No, it's just the look on it, you know. You just want to have your different orishi inside your jollof rice, you know. But some people pick it out because it's not everybody. Some people wonder
why are you
what
serving
leaf
me
is that.
your
Yeah,
bay leaf in the plate? You know?
Yeah, that's belief. You can just no. Some people why serving they take it out, but some people serve it.
So,
with it.
so do we? Okay, so when it comes to party jollof, they are the ones made by the local cooks, and the overly exquisite cuisines. Like, I mean, you come to Anna's Cafe, you're going to have an amazing jollof. They're out there. See, they do have amazing jollof here at Anna's Cafe.
You should try them, you know.
You all should come here and come eat something exquisite from their place. But talking about the big space and the small places where you eat, would you comfortably eat party jollof in a local gathering compared to where you have those collection of dishes, the big, I quote, the big hangout spots? So local spots, international space, those who have the overly beautiful, I mean, like Anna's Cafe, like where we're here. Would you come here to eat your jollof, or you go to the Loma, put down the road? Pick one.
There's a particular way party jollof is being made. So even in the nice places like this, you can have your good party jollof that
The
has the
rishi-rishi.
party, that rishi with that smell, that smoky smell.
Do you
When
call it
people
smell?
say party jollof,
Would you
yeah,
call it aroma?
that smoky aroma. Oh no, let me correct
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
allowed,
actually
allowed,
smoky.
yeah.
It's actually a smoky aroma. There are times you go to places and you tell them they have different jollof rice, but you have to tell them it's smoky. I just forgot to add.
Do we add smoke? Do we add fake smoke inside the
No,
rice?
it's not fake smoke.
Yeah, I know.
It can't be fake smoke. When you're cooking, there's a way they allow it to burn.
I thought that was done with firewood.
It's done, no, but it can still be done with your gas cooker.
Okay.
Yes, depending on how you prepare it. These days, yeah, in order to get your party jollof or smoky, these days people say party jollof and they call it party jollof
And then
because
you
of
eat
the
it and it's
smoky
not even-
aroma.
yeah, and then it's not
So
even-
that's why a lot of people go out and then they call it smoky jollof rice. So when you say smoky jollof, people mean that party jollof rice you have because they use firewood, to prepare it. But these days you can even use your gas cookers. And then there's a way you do it. You allow it burn while you cover in your foil paper, like around the pot. Since you're not locally making it, like how you're making it with a firewood and all of that. So if you're using your gas, you actually cover it up with your foil paper. These tips I'm giving you guys, you repel.
You're saying foil, why others use banana leaf?
Banana. Oh, some people use.
Some persons use
Okay,
banana leaf
for the
for-
local one, they just use banana. You see. So you can use your foil paper to cover it and all of that, and it still gives you that smoky. You know what I'm talking about? My jollof eaters. You know what I'm sure you guys can relate.
So coming back to the war between Ghana jollof and Nigerian jollof,
Nigeria.
I for one feel, I'll be honest with you, I've been in Nigeria all my life. I've had the Nigerian jollof, different types all my life. But I just had one time I tasted the Ghana jollof and I was like, oh my goodness, we're missing.
Are you serious?
Yes. Forgive me, Nigerians, but I feel like Nigerian jollof is overrated.
Okay.
You need to taste Ghanaian jollof. You will bow. Trust me.
I'm going to Ghana.
You need to eat Ghanaian
No.
jollof.
I
I'm
must
not
taste
giving
it.
Ghana. It's not free hype for Ghana people, but their jollof is nice.
Hey, do people
Come for
coming
me in
for
the
you?
comment section.
Nigerians will come for you.
Come for me in the comment section.
Nigerians will come for you.
I said what I said and I'll still say it again. Unless I've not tasted your jollof, but you trust me that Ghanaians make the best jollof.
I don't think so. If I prepare my jollof rice for you, don't bet me.
Why haven't you called me to come and eat it?
Fine, I'm going to prepare jollof rice for Edu and I'll call him to eat it. On our next episode, I'm sure we'll argue about that.
So we're saying all this to arrive there. There's actually I don't think there's there's an overrated thing happening. I feel like you're neither someone who likes your jollof made at home,
exactly,
or you like to eat party jollof. I tell every time we have access to party jollof because not everybody come up for us.
Actually,
Some
yes.
persons are introvert, they don't
Are
even go out.
introverts, they don't go out.
So unless you want to order from, like a booker somewhere that makes it, and then you can just download the Oya Now app.
Yeah, and it's
Then
true. Yeah, you can just get to them and now.
They will help you go get it
Deliver.
wherever it is.
Yeah.
Just let them know where your preference is.
So from today henceforth,
If
don't
you're lazy-
don't feel lazy about eating your Party Jollof at home. You can always get Party Jollof anywhere.
Yeah.
And
Or you
download
come to
the Oya
Anna's
Now
Cafe.
app.
It's in Maitama. Come to Anna's Cafe
Exactly.
and get it. It's very nice. So we're saying all this to agree that none is overrated.
None is
You're
overrated.
neither a Party Jollof person or you're
Or
a
homemade
Party
Jollof
Jollof
person.
So whichever one that you like, it's still
all
something
cool,
to
yeah.
It's cool.
It's still rice.
Unless your girlfriend is somebody who likes Party Jollof, make sure you take her out there to go eat something.
Go, but you can actually still prepare Party Jollof at home.
I should prepare it for her.
And I said she can prepare it
Oh,
at
she can.
home.
You see,
Eh,
she did
no.
not preparing it. Do you think men should try and learn how to make it?
Of course, men should try and learn. In the case where you want to surprise me or go for you want to surprise me with a beautiful dinner set, and then you need to make a beautiful meal for me.
Take
Baby, go learn how to make Party Jollof
Yeah.
rice and
Then baby.
chicken. Make it peppery.
Oh, you want it with chicken now?
Yeah, chicken, like spicy chicken.
Any other protein? Just chicken.
No, just chicken. And you could do goat meat. Yeah,
Take
tasty, very tasty goat meat.
You'll take note.
Yeah,
Take
and
note.
then with a glass of juice.
Okay, Mudri. Look at it. All right. Well, anyways, it's been an amazing time hanging out with you guys. Don't forget to leave comments in the comment section. Tell us
please
what you
tell
think.
us.
Do you think Party Jollof is overrated, or do you prefer homemade jollof? I mean, let us have your views on what you think. Feel free.
Do not
We'll connect
forget
with you.
do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms as
comment,
displayed
share.
on your
Subscribe to
screen.
our YouTube channel. Don't forget, the podcast is on Spotify. I feel like we barely say that enough.
Yeah, we barely say that.
You can
Yeah,
actually
you can
to us
listen to it on
if you never
Spotify.
get tired of hearing our voices. Tune into Spotify and type in the OyaGistme Podcast, and you see all our episodes from season 1 to this season.
Yeah, don't miss out, you
Don't
forget. Snooze, you lose.
Like, comment, and share. My name is Chinedu once more.
And I am Meglina Otu. See you next episode. Ciao.